Hi, my name is Jordan Fernandez, and my persuasive speech will be on Are Parents Too Permissive on Children Nowadays? Have you ever heard a children just completely disrespect their parents in public? Well, I have, and let me tell you that when I was younger, I would know to have respect in public and to never, ever disrespect my parents like what children do nowadays. Parents are too permissive on children nowadays, and it shows that they are immature, inexperienced, and too lenient. When growing up, my parents always taught me to respect others and treat others the way you would like to be treated. I think that everyone should know about permissive parenting because it is causing these kids to grow up and think that they can talk to whoever, however they want to other people. And that is just not right. According to Pamela Lee, who wrote an article dated August 29th, 2021, about permissive parenting, which the website is listed below, says, permissive parents are lenient and overly laxed. They dislike control and authority over the children. Pamela Lee is a best-selling author and editor-in-chief for Parenting for Brain. This shows immaturity because if you are a parent, you are the boss of the house. You set the rules. And you have to make sure that your children is being respectful and responsible, and making good decisions as well. You should not let your child boss you around and tell you what to do or demand. There have been numerous occasions that I have witnessed of kids demanding their parents to do something and not asking them, but demanding them. And then the parent would not discipline their children or tell them to knock it off or anything. I just find that absolutely ridiculous. I would never even imagine disrespecting my mom or dad in public and making a fool out of them. I do understand that they are your children, but there has to come to a point where you have to put your foot down and say, no, I am the boss. But because permissive parenting involves a lack of demands and expectations, children raised by parents with this style tend to grow up without a strong sense of self-discipline, which is going to be hard for them in the long run in the future. According to Kendrick Cherry, who wrote an article dated April 29th, 2021, about permissive parenting, the website is also provided below says, permissive parenting makes poor decisions. Kendra Cherry is an author and educator with more than 15 years of experience helping students make sense of psychology. This shows that permissive parents are inexperienced when having children because, say your child asks if they can go to a party, and then the parents just say yes. Permissive parents think that it is okay to have their child go to any party without knowing who is there, what is there, or even if the parents are home. I know growing up, every single time I went out, my mom always asked if the parents would be home, who was there, just to ensure my safety. When I become a parent, my child asks me to go to a party, I will personally drive myself. I will drive them. Sorry about that. I will drive them, myself to ensure their safety. They're my child. I want to make sure wherever they're going, they're not going to be causing trouble or having trouble, and they're just making the right decisions. According to Amy Morin in her article named 4 Types of Parenting Styles and Their Effects, dated October 9th, 2021, which is also listed below, said that your parenting style can affect everything from how much your child weighs to how he or she feels about themselves. Amy Morin is a host of the Very Well Mind podcast, where she introduces listeners to mental strength building strategies that can help them think, feel, and do their best in life. What permissive parents don't really realize is how being so lenient on them is actually hurting them in the long run for the future. Because if you let your kids do whatever they want, they think that they will be able to demand other people to do things for which can have them be in a lot of trouble. The one thing that I have witnessed is that a child had fell down and his mom rushed over to make sure he was okay and instantly said, "We're going to the hospital," because he was just bleeding a little bit. Overall, what I'm trying to say is kids are going to fall down. Everyone's going to get bumps and bruises. As adults still get bumps and bruises nowadays. You just don't have to... Children will get hurt. They will fall down, but they will get back up. I promise they will get back up. And I have experience as I was a child myself, as everyone was a child. And overall, what I am trying to say is let kids fall down and learn themselves. They don't need their parents by their side, standing next to them at all times. To wrap things all up, I hope you all liked my speech, and to remember that permissive parenting shows immaturity, inexperience, and lenientness. I thank you all for listening to my speech about permissive parenting. Thank you.